Good day, dear sir. Happy to see you again in such fine health. How can I be of service?
What do you know about the ruins found to the northwest of here?
The site that the natives call Didakidnadagase.
That is not how we pronounce it, but yes, we are speaking of the same place.
Your language is difficult to master, but I find it fascinating. To answer your question, I had countless questions about the place when our explorers and scouts first brought back sketches. Intrigued, I went there. I noted the architecture and their decorations. It is certain that they bear a striking resemblance with continental constructions, but they are more ancient. Too old to have been recently built by the Bridge Alliance settlers when they first set foot on the island. I even questioned the natives, but they only spoke of a people of the sea. My first thoughts went to the Nauts, but they're not known for building large towns, less so cities. There are other ruins on a cliff to the east of here. Perhaps they hide the key to this mystery. I hoped to organize an expedition, but the region is dangerous and hard
to access?
We explored mines at the bottom of
That's
the
like my
cliff, but
specialty.
we were not able to find an access to the plateau. If the mystery of these ruins intrigues you as much as me, it is in that direction that you should begin to look for answers. Can I help you with any other matter?
No, I think we're good.
My lady, I have to go. Goodbye.
One second. I need to type something in the chat. It could not be named. Okay. Let's get out of here. Yeah, Nuriel is saying that we should make the new Cohh Derp, and we should make the old Cohh back to Cohh. And what I told Nuriel is that I think there would be a riot if we removed Cohh Derp. I said, I don't know about that, Nuri. I think there would be riots with fire and such. And I personally like my chat less inflamed than more inflamed. So that's, yeah, I think we'll probably keep it as Cohh for now. Go to the old mine indicated by Lady Morange. Okay. Right. Rusty Red says, with 1,000 cheer, you make my workday go by a lot better. What is your game's... Wait. You make my workday go by a lot better. What is your games for full runs? Oh, like... Rusty Red, do you mean what games have I done full runs of? Or... I'd love to answer your question, but I'm not quite sure of your question.
The ruins Lady Morange told us about. But I do not know how to get there. The path collapsed.
Some of the tunnels in the mine may lead to it. We should go there.
We can't be far from the ruins, Lady Morange.
Oh, what type of games do I do full runs on? The big games that I do full runs on are ones that are deep or offer a lot of customization. I love games like that. Good stories will keep me hooked to the end. I'm big about story and also immersive elements. Control is a great example of a game that's super immersive. I love games like that. Games that I don't tend to really play long term are games that are based around the gameplay loop. So like, I do like roguelites every now and then, but a lot of times I feel like I'm spinning my wheels in them, which is like one of the reasons I haven't done Risk of Rain 2 and stuff like that. And these days I kind of stay away from MMOs because I know that if I were to get addicted to them, that I would destroy my schedule. And I definitely have an addictive MMO personality. Also, if there's lots of looting, I like, or not just looting, but side content. I like games that really reward the player for playing the game. I know that sounds weird, but these days I think it's pretty apt. So yeah, stuff like that. Rusty Red says that you're planning on doing coming up. Oh, what games are we planning coming up? Surge 2, Danganronpa V3, AI Somnium Files, VLR, which is 9992, Code Vein, Outer Worlds, a lot of scary games for October, Death Stranding, Doom, the new Doom, and the old Doom. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff coming up on the channel. A lot of stuff. Am I going to be playing the new Call of Duty? No plans to play the new Call of Duty. Am I going to try the Blair Witch Project? Probably in October at some point. Yeah. Man of Medan, we're playing that in October. That's the plan right now.
Greetings, my lord. It's a real pleasure to have a customer such as yourself. How may I help you?
When's the VR gaming going to happen? I don't know yet. I was wanting to do a VR run of a game called Alien Isolation, but I have since learned that apparently the VR component, I thought it was like Alien Isolation VR from the devs, but I learned a few weeks ago that it's actually like a fan-made VR mod. So I don't know if we're gonna do that. Well, I'll have to give it a try and see how it is, but it sounds a little janky. I read about the mod and they were like, yeah, it works sometimes. So I'm not sure about that yet, but we're still gonna try it. We're still gonna try it, and hopefully it'll work. But yeah, we've got some other scary games. We're gonna be checking out, I think, The Beast Within, The Silver Something, Blair Witch, Man of Medan, and I think there's a couple other little scary games that we're gonna be checking out too. And then of course, Danganronpa V3. I'd like to do that in October as well. AI Somnium Files I'd like to do in October. And if we can start 9992, that would be great. Offer your help to Afra. Nani? Is that here? Uh-oh. What did I just do? Let's talk to the people here. Anyway, we'll talk about all this stuff later. Yeah, I'm gonna do... Oh, Daemon X Machina. That was on the list too. Also, there's some indie games I'm gonna look at. A couple of them we saw today. Crying Sons, I want to look at that one. There's a game called, it was the Cthulhian one. The Cthulhian Hex-based combat. Stygian, I want to say it was called. The Rage 2 DLC, we may check that out. So many games to play.
What can I do for
so
you?
many games. Woo! Yeah. Okay, here we go.
What can you tell me about the ruins on the plateau?
You aren't the first to ask me about them, but the answer is still the same. I've nothing to tell you. Not that I wouldn't want to, but I've never been there. There must have been a path once upon a time, but it's no longer there. Maybe it collapsed. Some say that you have to pass through the mines to get there. A few of the tunnels do climb. It's certainly possible, I would say. But those tunnels are all closed, and we have better things to do.
This was the gear, wasn't it?
It doesn't come out of the ground by itself. Do you need anything else?
Oh, okay. Okay.
Talk to me about the mines.
It wasn't us that first dug them out. They're really old. Centuries old. But those tunnels are full of riches. It takes little effort to unearth the minerals that we want. What more could we ask for? Seeing as how there aren't that many of us. If we were pressed to mine all the tunnels, we'd be too few. But the time will come when folks hear about what we're pulling from these rocks. We won't be alone for much longer.
Good time to mention that we'll be doing at least a full playthrough of Baldur's Gate 2 before Baldur's Gate 3 comes out. So if you are going to be checking out Baldur's Gate 3 and you don't have time for Baldur's Gate 2, I got you. I got you.
Greetings, my lord. It's a real pleasure to have a customer such as yourself.
What about BG1? You might do BG1 too. Depends on time. I'm promising to. I'm saying that I promise you we will play BG2 before 3. But BG2 is like a 50-hour game. And BG1 is like a 30 or 40-hour game. So I am realistically trying to manage expectations. I will try to do 1 and 2, but I am promising 2. Because again, we're going to be doing a 100% run of 3. And if Baldur's Gate 3 is anything like Larian's last projects, we're talking about a 100+ hour playthrough of Baldur's Gate 3. So between 2 and 3, that's like 150 hours. Help. So yeah, that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. One thing I'm very much trying to do these days is not overpromise. I have already said I'm playing so many different games, and I very much do not want to say I'm going to play a bunch of stuff and then just not do it. So I'm trying to make sure we. I think I want this I think I might want to. Yeah, I think I'm going to fashion this pirate hat. We're doing it live, chat. Okay, this is happening. We just became a pirate.
Thank you. It was a pleasure.
That actually looks pretty badass. Okay, let's go. Do you know when we can expect a BG3 gameplay trailer? Oh, dude, I know nothing about BG3 that none of you don't. Like, it's still super early for Baldur's Gate 3. We may not even get a gameplay thing next year. Larian has made it super clear that they are taking this slow, they are doing it right, they are not being rushed by their publisher or the IP holder. So this is a quality over timing situation. And my best advice is just let it happen and don't expect anything soon. It could be years before we see it. And that's okay. The only thing we were told, what was it, this year, was that they're working on it. That's it. That's all we've been told, is they're working on it. So, okay. I've already explored this, actually. Did we actually build the gear? I can't remember.
Hello, you lost?
No. Why do you ask?
It's just that we rarely get visitors.
Yeah, we already talked to this dude. Okay, cool.
I'll leave you to it then.
Until we meet again.
He was a pretty helpful bro. Basically told us that the mines are, they're working them and they're doing everything they can. New cog. We already did it. Okay, great. So we already have the new cog. I hope that didn't mess up the quest. Oh, we can maybe go here now. We didn't have the vigor to do this last time.
I can't do that.
Oh, level 2 intuition. What? I thought it was going to be a... Oh, rude. Okay, okay. I have, what, 1 intuition? Yeah. Didn't I have an Oh, I have an intuition hat. Maybe I have one in my chest. I need to find one of those intuition hats again. Alright, let's go here, and then we're going to see if we can go down that pathway up there. Oh, if I brought Vasco, he would have had intuition. Okay. Good to know. Oh, good. We could definitely use some rare iron. So we'll want to loot all these that we see. Hey! Nice! Cool. There's literally 1 hat in the entire game that adds to intuition. Oh god, I think I sold mine. Oh, that would be bad. That'd be really bad. I definitely might have sold it. What? Hopefully I banked it. The intuition hat's a pre-order bonus. Oh, bummer. You know what's not a bummer? This place looks awesome. I'm digging this mine, dude. That one looks redder than the others. Can that have ruby in it? It's not. Charlie Prior. Well said. Yeah, it looks like some of these are like... That's irony. The other one definitely had a red tint to it. So I wonder if their rares are like obsidian and ruby. And I wonder if they're all different based on what sheen the ore has on it. These both look kind of silvery. Oh, maybe this is pure iron. We definitely just got pure iron from that one. And I'm gonna have to start coming in here to do laps to get more crafting materials. There's a ton of iron nodes in here. Uh-oh. Okay. Whoa, a question mark. Oh. That's interesting. Why is there a crafting table? Also, which way am I supposed to go? Oh, this goes back and connects everything. So what's over here? Okay. Looks like that's the way we're supposed to go. So that being the right way, let's go this way. Ba-boom. Okay. Save it. Ooh. Do these ruins are like built into the wall? That's a dwarven-ish down here. What do you mean not enough adrenaline? My adrenaline thing's glowing. Awesome. Okay, great, great, great. I was gonna say, I think we pretty much explored everything down here already. Oh, tricky box. Is this where the gear would have been used? Yeah, this is the door that would have opened with the gear.
We should look around.
Okay. We do not need to worry about that right now. Because we found an alternate way in when we blew up that wall. Alright, let's keep moving. News on Last of Us 2 on September 24th at 1 p.m. Co-stream it. Oh, we're going to be able to co-stream it? Done. We'll check it out for sure. Plan on it. I really wonder if JP's right. JP, streaming buddy of the channel, he is convinced, I'm pretty sure it was JP, that said that he's convinced that they're going to release that game this year. I don't know, man. Was that JP? I think that was... I'm not so sure. Somebody I know said that they think it's going to come out this year, and I was very skeptical. But I mean, it would be amazing, and if they're doing an announcement on September 24th, there's not too much else that I think that we need to know at this point except a release date. So, oh man. If they were to announce at the end of September that Last of Us 2 would be available by Christmas, that would be amazing. That would be like Fallout 4 levels of amazing in terms of announcement. Not that they're going to, but it would be cool. We'll see. Be here for it, because I'll be co-streaming it for sure. For sure. Runes of Didri. Kitty. Foggy. Wow. Dude, that is definitely our old school architecture right there. And nobody's been here for, what, hundreds of years, I think? Oh yeah, look at all this, dude. That's masonry. Damn, dude, this was like a large settlement.
Finally. Here we are. These are the ruins that Lady Lorene spoke to us about.
These buildings are similar to those of the Dakid and Nadaiges. They must have been built by the legendary peoples of the sea.
Explore the area. Something may give away the identity of the architects.
Poison bats over there. Maybe we can take one out early. These bats are nasty because they can poison, and poison on extreme difficulty hurt.
May the enlightened protect me in this battle.
Thankfully, our heal has a poison cure component. So if we get poisoned, we can just cure it. But if our companions get poisoned, it basically means they're pretty much out of the fight most of the time. Bada boom. Thankfully, they're lower level, so that's a nice bonus. Hops Club with a $20 tip. Speaking of BG3, thank you for exposing me to CRPGs. Finished up PoE 2, loved DOS 1 and 2, next is BG and Neverwinter. Love the good vibes and stay awesome. Hops Cloud, that makes me so happy to hear, my dude. That makes me so happy to hear. Enjoy the hell out of it, man. And also, I have some good news for you. Once you're done with all of those games you just mentioned, I want you to take a week off of work. I want you to get all the snacks and food you need so you don't need to leave your house. And I want you to play a game called Pathfinder Kingmaker. And let me know how it goes. Thanks a lot for your tip, my dude. Really do appreciate it. Thank you. Ooh, ancient seal. The forgotten seal from the ruins of Deidre still bears the old coat of arms of the congregation. Nani? The congregation?
This
Not
seal.
Talem?
I know the insignia. Even if it has become more detailed in recent decades.
What?
It's hard to believe my eyes.
A seal? A coat of arms? What is it? A clan banner of some kind?
Yes. Yes, something like that. This is the ancient coat of arms of Serene. It's a congregation seal. No, let's continue to dig. I need to know more. I need to understand.
Now that throws a wrench in things. Hey boss, I need a week off. Daddy Cohh's orders. Hey Grifftech, just saying, I'll write you a note. Yeah, I will fax you a note if you need one. Yep. Very sorry about this, sir. A member of my community needs some time off for mental health. It's going to be at least a week. Probably around April of 2020, near the end, for no reason in particular. But yeah. See you for Cyberpunk. Okay, let's get this one next. Oh.
Protect me in this battle.
Oh, damn. Just one? Okay. Hetsuka says, Cohh, this is his 30K good vibes highlighted message. Cohh, do you think that a fish understands the concept of moist and dry? I mean, do you? You don't live in water. Do you understand when you're wet? I would think they do. Yeah. It's funny how saying one thing can have completely different connotations just on the way that you say it. I mean, you're a human, right? You can tell when you're wet, right? Or you could be like, you're a human, right? You can tell when you're wet, right? Oh, that didn't sound right. Ooh, that came off very differently, didn't it? Ooh! Ooh! Okay, anyway, let's keep going. Boop. Boom! Dude, that little stun mez AoE with the reduced damage resistance is kind of amazing. Cohh, stop using old English. Not everyone knows what a fax machine is. Yea, in the day of our Lord, of henceforth went which we used our fax machines to distribute thine name and thine word. Let's see what this is. Mother Mercy. I didn't find anything in that barrel. I guess. Okay. No, for the record, fax machines are kind of like Skype. Even though it's probably the worst thing out there, lots of businesses still use it. Yeah, Skype and fax machines go hand in hand. Oh, I found a key. Great. Okay, thank you. Thank you. I didn't see that. Thanks. Yeah, many businesses are still stuck in the Stone Age. You guys would be baffled if you knew how old the technology many businesses uses. I mean, there are businesses these days that are using like payroll systems and financial systems that were literally made in the 80s, and they still use them today to support their giant businesses. It's wild. I used to work at a university, a research university, nearby, and I worked IT there, and some of the older systems were on computers that you literally could not get parts for anymore. In fact, whenever we needed to order parts for these specific old machines, these old Window NT boxes, we would have to go to a special website, and that special website supported and supplied technology that wasn't made anymore to universities that still use those old machines. It was ridiculous. And they made so much money off it. It was crazy how much money they would make. And we would have to buy these like parts from the 80s and 90s for hundreds and hundreds of dollars for basic pieces of stuff, just because they're not made anymore. And we're like, these big companies and universities are the only people that still use them. Yeah, it's wild, man. It's really wild. I had no idea how prevalent that was until I actually worked in the industry. JC Wyma says, well, rip 30K a missed highlighted message. Dude, JC Wyma, that's the beautiful thing about highlighted messages. They go into my notification queue just like a sub. So if I miss it in chat, I still have it staring me at the face in my notification queue. It's a beautiful thing. Cohh, if a man speaks in a forest and there's no woman around to hear his, would he still be wrong? Yes. Hetsuka says, do you think that if... Oh, wait, we already read that one. Thank you very much, guys. Okay, we're good. Little Bob with the 1 year. Thank you for that. He says, finally made it to 12 months. Thanks for all you do. Appreciate it. Thank you. How'd I answer JC Wyma's question so fast? Oh, I'm married.